Hey guys, Mitchell Frazier here, also known as Mumbles Fishing, not Mumble Fishing, Mumbles Fishing right here on YouTube and on Twitter and on BassResource.com. So I'm getting distracted by the light over here. I'm a little scatterbrained right now. It's been a long week, long work week, but you know, hey, I'm here, I'm living, God loves me, and all I can do is just smile. That was probably the ugliest smile you've ever seen, but that's okay. But anyways, Twitter, bassresource.com, right here on YouTube, uh, at Mumbles Fishing. That's where you can check me out. So just be sure to do that if you want to. If you don't want to, oh well, do whatever your heart desires. So enough of that. Mystery Tackle Box. Block my face out. Maybe I shouldn't block my face out. I don't know. You tell me. But Mystery Tackle Box for the month of September. Here it is. The 25th of September. And I got this box about 10 days ago or so. Just haven't had the time to open it. Well, I have had the time to open it. I just didn't want to open it without sharing it with you guys. So I waited, and here we are. And I'm going to go ahead and do that after first I tell you a couple things about Mystery Tackle Box. If you haven't already subscribed to Mystery Tackle Box, you heard about it, maybe this is your first time hearing about it, go ahead and give them a shot. It's well worth it. You can get your first box for $4.99. I'll put the code up here somewhere or here somewhere. Okay, I'll put that code up there. Get $4.99. You can get your first box for that price, and then you can choose whether or not you want to continue to subscribe to them. Personally, I do the 12-month subscription. I feel like that's the best deal, but yeah, that'll just be a decision that will be left up to you if you do get your first box and you decide that you want to keep going with it. Just personally speaking, I first got with Mystery Tackle Box when they were right around the time they first started, and I've been impressed with them all the way through. They always send great boxes, and it's just helped me learn a lot about some different bait companies that I maybe haven't heard of. For example, Bruiser Baits. Didn't know anything about them until Mystery Tackle Box. They started sending their baits in the Mystery Tackle Box, and I've absolutely fallen in love with one of their trailers. I really like to use it on different baits. But anyways, it's just shown me different baits, and it's shown me sometimes different techniques. And it's forced me to learn those because whatever I get in here, I do try and go fishing with, and it's just a great all-around deal. You're going to get a lot out of each box. So without further ado, because I know you're probably tired of me talking about everything else, as you can see, unopened, fresh seal, and I'm going to go ahead and open it up. I don't feel like struggling with the tape, so going to get dangerous. Okay, maybe not so dangerous, but going to give that open. I want you guys to see what's in here first. There we go. Tell me what's in there. What is it? Oh, I'm already liking what I'm seeing first. I see what looks like a live target in here. So let's go ahead and get into that. Okay. Stick down here and I'll show you as I go. First thing I'm going to do, you always get one of these with it. Okay. This is about your box card. It tells you everything that's going to be in there or everything that should be in there. Sometimes there's some flaws in their shipping. That happens, but I will tell you this, they have great customer service. If you just email them, call them, whatever, they will get whatever you're missing right out to you right away. So that's a pretty good deal there. But anyways, this tells you about your box. Looks like we've got a liveless rattle bait. We'll be talking about a a spinner bait, what looks like a fluke style bait or a soft jerk bait, whatever we want to call it. This looks interesting. Looks like they combined a soft jerk bait with a tube. So anxious to see that, and as always, they give you some hooks. Okay, so I'm gonna go through this. I'm gonna tell you about each thing. But the first thing we've got is a gizzard shad lipless rattle bait by Live Target Lures. I'm personally a big fan of Live Target Lures, so I'm always excited when I see this. There it is in the box. The one thing about Live Target Lures, and I was about to mention that, but sometimes their hooks aren't the best on their bait, so sometimes you got to change out the hooks and the split rings. Sometimes they're a little bit too oversized for me. I like a smaller split ring. But other than that, you can't beat their paint job. These hooks actually look really good, and the split rings are smaller. But here's a gizzard shad, lipless crankbait, my live target. Okay, there it is right there. Paint scheme, as always with live target, looks really, really good. Show you the other side. Okay, same type of deal there. These hooks actually seem a little bit better than some of the hooks that they do use. Okay, a little sharp, not necessarily the sharpest I've ever felt, but that's okay. Live target makes awesome stuff. This thing feels really heavy. 3/4 ounce. Okay, 3/4 ounce. Rattle bait, good fall bait. I know a buddy of mine and myself, we were out on the lake a weekend ago, and bass were starting to school, and we were throwing lipless crankbaits like crazy and catching the best out of them. So hopefully we get back at that soon, and I'll be able to try this one out. This retails for $13.99, and again, that is the Gizzard Shad lipless crankbait by Live Target Lures. So already, for around $15 a box, $15 to $20 a box, $13.99. Lipless crankbait by Live Target. I've already basically paid for the box in itself. The next thing that we have though is the Cyclone series by VNM Baits, or Cyclone Baits. It says by VNM Baits, but I guess they call them their Cyclone series. It is a spinnerbait. It is the Cyclone Classic Platinum. First thing that caught my eye about this is the blades on here. It's got the Colorado style blade and the Willow style blade both. Also made with mustad hooks. Always a good choice. It is a 1/4 ounce spinnerbait. Skirt seems durable. Okay. And it has got a chartreuse color on it. Let's see if they got action. They call it a chartreuse copper is what they call it. If you'll notice, these blades have the patterned indentation on them. Sometimes I like blades like that, sometimes I don't. I don't know, I guess that's just a look thing. But pretty good looking spinnerbait. Like the long skirt on there. If I throw a trailer hook on it, which I usually do with spinnerbaits, is that longer skirt will help me hide that trailer hook a little bit better. It also usually gives it a little bit better action. But there it is, a Cyclone series by VNM Baits. Chartreuse copper spinnerbait. It's 1/4 ounce. And these are made in the USA. Always a good thing to get baits made in the USA. So there you go. And that retails for $6.79. So we're already up to 14, so, roughly $21 worth of baits, and we're only 2 baits into it, and we got several more to go, which is pretty awesome because, like I said, it's been a long week, so I lose my train of thought a little bit here and there. Up to $21 worth of baits already, which is pretty awesome because each box is is relatively around $15 to $20 is what it's going to cost you based on your subscription. So already paid for it in itself for the baits that are in there. The next thing is ZMan 3 3/4 inch Streak Z. All right. These are little shad baits. They are like little soft jerk baits. Well, they are little soft jerk baits. Okay, if you don't know anything about ZMan, they got this really, really stretchy plastic. Trying to pull his tail apart. Split tail. Well, try to do that again. Split tail. You see even these little itty bitty thin tails. I'm pulling it way across the screen and it's not breaking. But ZMan, as always, known for their really, really stretchy plastic with that Elastec type plastic that they use. It's just a little small jerk bait. Okay, little small jerk bait. There it is, and what looks like a regular shad color. Okay, it doesn't actually have the color. This is a 3-pack of these, and a 6-pack retails for $5.49. So there you are, the ZMan Streak Z. Looks like they went VNM Baits on us in here in this box. Don't know a whole lot about them. It may be a new company that I'm able to learn about. These actually look really cool. VNM Baits in the USA. So that's pretty cool. These are the 5-inch hula shad. That's the one that I said that you have a soft plastic jerkbait mixed with a tube. So interesting design. It says that they are cooked in pork fat. And as many of you know, pork scent usually works pretty good on bass. Yep, smells like it. Alright, so let's get these bad boys out. Check this out. Whoa. Never seen anything like this. This is pretty cool. Okay, it looks like a tube with a fluke head on it. Alright. Oops, wrong way. Oops, wrong way. Okay, just so you see that a little bit better. But it's got like the tube type tail on it with the fluke head. Pretty interesting concept. Pretty cool bait. It's like a watermelon red flake type color. They're not for human consumption, so don't try and eat them no matter how good they look. I'm just kidding. Pretty interesting concept. I'm actually very intrigued by that. So I'm really ready to try that, give that, see what that does in the water. I don't know what kind of action it might have, but at any rate, as I said at the start of the video, gives you an opportunity. This box will give you an opportunity to try baits that you have never seen before, you've never heard of before. Maybe you have, but most people haven't. Like those hula shad is what they call them by VNM Baits, and those retail for $4.59 for an 8-pack, and they gave us 4. All right, it's a pretty cool deal there. And then the last thing we have Mustad EWG hooks. There's a 4/0 and a 5/0 in there. Just a sample pack of hooks. They are red hooks. I'm not a big fan of red hooks, but I know they have their time and place. And they retail for $3.99 for a 5-pack, and you get 2 of them. This is usually standard with Mystery Tackle Box. You usually get 2 hooks with each box. So last box, going back to their customer service, last box I was missing my hooks. I emailed them. They got them out to me right away. This time, not mixing my hooks. So guys, thank you for that. And there you go. Okay. As I said to begin with, you get some other stuff in the box, right? Some cards and things like that. As I said to begin with, you can get your first box for $4.99. Right? Get your first box for $4.99. Order at mysterytacklebox.com, or you can call them at 888-396-6664. Okay. You can call them at that number, or you can order it. Just go to mysterytacklebox.com. It's really easy to set up your subscription. But anyways. And for those of you that like QR codes, if you want to pause and scan that, and it'll take you right to the website. Pretty sure. But you can get your first box for $4.99 using code GET499. If you can see it right there, I'll put it on the screen somewhere down in here, or up in here, or whoop, over here. Okay. A couple stickers. Okay. Always Mystery Tackle Box stickers. I have these all over everything now. And then the last thing that's in here, something that I've never seen them do before. This is pretty cool. Sorry, if I sit here and look at it, I'm going to just sit here and look at it, and then I'm going to be recording me reading, and that's going to be really boring. But they've never done this before that I remember. And it's just a little pamphlet that talks about fall fishing. You open up inside. September bass fishing tips. So it looks like he's got some useful information in there. Some more stuff about September bass fishing tips, and a little thing about using maps to locate active fish. So that's actually pretty cool. And another thing, featured jigs from past boxes. So that's pretty cool. And they talk about their different contests that they run each and every month with the MTV Slam, the product reviews, and you could win a free month's whenever you subscription whenever you share your baits on there. So looks like a lot of good things continuing to go on at Mystery Tackle Box. They sent us a hoot rag. I think it was in last month's box, which was really cool. Now they're sending these little pamphlets. That's actually really cool. This is really useful. I really like that. So Mystery Tackle Box, I know you're going to watch this video, or at least I think you're going to watch this video. Whenever you do, a big thank you for this right here. This is actually useful information. I love getting little things like this. So that's awesome. And apparently, Fishity.com you can download for free. It's a digital fishing guide. So I've never checked that out. That might be something I'm willing to go ahead and give a shot. So last thing, let's run through the box again. First thing that I opened up was the Gizzard Shad Lipless Rattlebait by Live Target Lures. It's the Gizzard Shad color. There it is, 3/4 ounce lipless crankbait. I'm really ready to try that because the bass that we were hitting on a weekend ago, I think it was a weekend ago, they were already starting to school up on bass and they were hitting lipless crankbaits. The next thing was the Cyclone Classic Platinum by VNM Baits. It's their Cyclone series spinnerbait. This is their chartreuse copper color. Very nice looking spinnerbait. I'm not a big spinnerbait fisherman, but I guess I'll have to try it out if I want to do the MTB Slam at some point. And that was $6.79 for that bait, $13.99 for the Live Target lures. ZMan 3 3/4 inch Streak Z. Alright, it's like their fluke type bait for those of you familiar with Zoom flukes. They go for $5.49 for a 6-pack. We got 3. The next thing was this really interesting concept by VNM Baits of a fluke mixed with a tube. Really anxious to try these out and see what kind of action they have. But anyways, they go for $4.59 for an 8-pack, and we got 4. I'm just really intrigued by those. They look really, really cool. So I'm ready to try those out. And then the last thing was the Mustad Ultra Point hooks, 4/0 and 5/0 2-pack. 5-pack goes for $3.99, and again that was a 2-pack. And then, like I said, the pamphlet that they send, Mr. Tacklebox, thank you again for this. I'm anxious to read that. The sticker, another sticker, and get $4.99 to get your first box for $4.99. So click like on this video. So like this video, check out my page. If you don't like it, that's fine. Oh well. And I know I'm a little scatterbrained in this video. It really has been a long week. I'm sure all of you, if not most of you, understand what a long week is like. But working all the time and just enjoying life, though. But glad I was able to finally open this box up with you guys. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you all have a lot of good times out there on the water. So happy fishing and God bless. And we'll see you again soon.